we did have a couple opportunities where we felt like we left some runs that we were figuring we were going to need out there, but fortunately that our pitching was good tonight, and it didn't come back and get us. Yeah, I mean, Robert, the last few games, it hadn't been, what he'd hoped and what we'd hoped, I think, offensively, because he's always so consistent. But tonight he broke out. I think he had 3 hits and drove in some runs, and obviously played really good defense as well. And we need him to produce right there in the 5-hole.
I know it was just one game, but the Connor waited a long time to get that Friday night.
See him perform like that. How did that feel for you?
Just happy for him, really proud of him. I mean, he's fought through some things, and he deserves that opportunity. He's been pitching well all year. And, like I said, I've said in the past, he stayed here all summer and worked out extremely hard and got himself in as good a shape as he's ever been in. Changed his diet, just did a great job, and it's all paying off for him now. We need him.
They're in the 5th. He gave up the leadoff double, and they had their dudes up, and he's got them stranded at 3rd. How big was that moment right there for him?
I think that really slowed down their momentum. They were, at the time, I think they were down maybe 4 runs and something like that. And if they would have punched one in there, that, it just swings it a little bit their way. And for him to shut the door there and get us back in the dugout without giving up that, leadoff double, letting that runner around to score. I just felt like that, you could just feel it. The team was really excited that he got us back in the dugout.
Which thing had better tonight?
I thought he did a tremendous job. He came in there and, got through that inning, and just, had to go through a couple of better hitters, and he came out in the next inning and I mean, he did what he's been doing all year, just getting people out. I mean, you don't expect him to go all season without giving up a hit, but he got a pop up and a ground ball and a couple other ground balls, and just he's tough to hit.
I think he only threw 17 pitches tonight. Kind of, how do you see his availability the rest of the weekend?
Oh yeah, he's available tomorrow and Sunday. He should be fine. A lot of times, we're just going to use him for a couple of hitters here and there anyway. Yeah.
On Connor, he gives up a lot of contact, but it seems like teams never really get a lot of hard contact against him. What makes him so effective in that manner?
Well, he does pitch, to contact, and that way he can get deeper in the game. He gets a lot of contact because, I mean, he's in the zone so much. They're on swing mode all the time, and but he's got sink on his fastball, and he's got the good, I call it a downer type breaking pitch that he gets ground balls on, and he can get him a strikeout now and then when he really needs one, but he doesn't just hunt him down. He's about efficiency a little bit, getting some outs and saving some pitches.
I think his 109 pitches tonight were the most he's ever thrown here. How far do you think you can stretch him out? And that's 2 straight games now where he's gone over 100.
Yeah, that was about as max we wanted him to go. We were hoping he could get through that last inning, but I may be wrong, and you guys probably already know. Were those his only 2 walks of the game? Yeah, I mean, that was pretty amazing. And, their hitters battled, though. It weren't like they were 4-pitch walks. They were full count, a couple of foul balls, and they finally walked him. But in one case anyway, I don't know. I mean, he's a big, strong guy, and he's in great shape. So we just kind of go the pitch count. I say it all the time. It's not so many how many you throw. It's how stressful was it, getting to that number? Did you have to fight it all the time? And, he had some good innings there. So I felt like it wasn't, there wasn't a lot of stress going on.
I know you guys have played in some tough conditions this year, weather-wise. How did this compare to maybe what you saw down in Texas?
Yeah, we talked about that before the game, that, maybe that doubleheader made this seem like it was fairly warm because it was that cold in Texas, I'm telling you. It wasn't this windy, and the wind was blowing in a different direction the way the ballpark sits. But as far as the temperature, we've played in it, and I'm sure Kentucky has too, where they're located.
I know you only got one first, but you made their starter throw a lot of pitches. I mean, how big was that for kind of the rest of the game?
That was huge. You know, we were all a little frustrated that we only got one run. But on the other side of it, you know, when the inning ended, you know, my comment was that it was a great inning because, you know, we did make him throw like 33, 35 pitches somewhere in there. And that's tough. That's a tough way to start the game. You know, you're, as a coach, you're thinking, wow, you know, if we can get 4 or 5 max out of this guy, and he's going to have to turn it around real quick. And you're already starting, your mind spinning about the bullpen. So it was a really good job by the offense, fouling pitches, taking pitches. You know, we just didn't get that one big hit, you know, instead of a 1-run lead, have a 3 or 4 run lead. Okay. Thank you.